All right, guys, October Skills Combine. For this month, we're going to have 6 minutes. The first 2 minutes is to establish a 1 rep max ground to overhead or snatch. The next 4 minutes is to find max unbroken jump rope variations. Prior to this, athletes are more than welcome to warm up as much as they need to beforehand, so they don't need to just start off with the heaviest weight. They could do some weights to lead up to it and then start their 2 minutes to find their 1 rep max ground overhead or snatch. Either way, weight is going to start on the ground. They could use kettlebells, they could use dumbbells, as long as we know how much the weight is, that works. Starting off with either arm, they will have to do both arms. Starts on the ground, and then it's got to get overhead. It can pause at the shoulder and then get pressed out for the ground to overhead. So a basic clean and press will work. Wrist, elbow, shoulder, hips, knees, ankles, straight line, feet side by side. Athletes may elect to also power clean, push press, or even push jerk if they want to, but feet side by side. They could also do this with kettlebells too. They could kettlebell clean it and then get it overhead. They will have to do both sides. Their score is going to be the lowest weight of the two hands. So if I do 50 here and only 35 on this hand, my score is going to be 35. For the GFS one, it is going to be a snatch. So one fluid movement. Once the weight starts moving up, it has to continue moving up until you reach full lockout. So no pauses, no press outs. Dumbbells, kettlebells, same thing. Either way, dumbbell could be pointed this way. It could be also turned here. We just want to see from the ground, locked out at the top, and then the other side. Just like with the ground to overhead, they could snatch, power snatch, squat snatch, split snatch, as long as that's one fluid motion, feet are side by side before the weight comes down. Kettlebells, you can also hike back and then get it up. If you watch the path of the kettlebell, even though it's moving backwards, it is still traveling up before it goes up. It never drops down and then up. So theoretically, you could do that with a dumbbell as well. Just be careful of your bicep and your grip. So they can hike back and then get it up. Main thing we want to avoid is athletes loading up, hinging back, and then doing a hang snatch. That's a no rep for this one. After 2 minutes has passed, then the next clock will start for 4 minutes to find max unbroken reps of single unders for fun, double unders for GFS, triple unders for hard in the paint. Single unders, both feet have to leave the ground at the same time, land at the same time, so we're not alternating feet, both up, both down. Nice and basic, one skip, one hop. GFS is double unders. Athletes could do singles to find the rhythm, and then start collecting their doubles for their score. Finally, triple unders for hard in the paint option here. Singles and doubles are cool to find the rhythm. Start knocking out triples, and that's their score. Cool. For both pieces, there'll be two separate scores. For the snatch and ground to overhead, it is possible for ground to overhead to outperform a snatch. It is going to be based on a percentage yet to be determined. For the second part, the jump rope, it is 100% based on the level. So hard in the paint will always beat GFS, which will always beat fun. So for those athletes and coaches who maybe got 200 or 300, 400 single unders or double unders, now's the time to work on that progression. Hopefully you've been improving, knock out that harder variation, and get a better score that way. If you have any questions, feel free to post on Basecamp, reach out to us. We'll be more than happy to answer them. Best of luck to everyone. See what you got.